Уважаемые коллеги, друзья,
Dear colleagues,
позвольте мне открыть расширенное заседание
I would like to open the
Совета глав государств, членов Шанхайской организации
delegation format
сотрудничества
meeting of the
с
heads
участием
of state of the
наблюдателей,
ASEO with the
приглашенных
participation of the observer
гостей
states, the
и
invited
представителей
guests,
международных
and
организаций.
representatives of international organizations.
Просил бы вас еще раз вернуться к повестке дня.
I would kindly ask you to turn to the
Если нет
today's agenda and to adopt it
дополнительно возникших
if there are
замечаний после
no additional
встречи
remarks
стран-членов
which
Шанхайской организации
might have emerged
сотрудничества в
after
узком составе.
the restricted format meeting between heads of states of the ASEO. Since there are no objections, we can consider the agenda adopted. Let us proceed with our today's discussions. I would like to make a short introduction on behalf of the Russian delegation. The UFA summit marks the end of Russia's chairmanship in the ASEO this year. It was aimed at further promoting interaction in all areas and strengthening the capabilities and standing of our organization. We successfully held 80 various events throughout our chairmanship year. A package of important documents have been prepared for the meeting of heads of state. I'm referring to the UFA declaration reflecting our common vision and consolidated assessments of regional and global situations, the results of Russian chairmanship and guidelines for our cooperation in the future. ASEO development strategy until 2025 has been presented for our consideration. It spells out concrete cooperation tasks for the upcoming decade. We are going to sign a new agreement on border issues and program of cooperation in our fight against terrorism and drug threats. Dear colleagues, today's summit ushering a new stage of ASEO development. For the first time since its existence, the accession procedure of new member states is being launched. I'm referring to the accession of India and Pakistan. We agreed to increase and promote the status of Belarus until the observer states, and Azerbaijan, Armenia, Cambodia, and Nepal are joining the ASEO Family Network as dialogue partners. There is a number of other countries who are interested in participating in the work of our organization in various forms. We will be considering those applications very carefully. Let me note that ensuring security at our space and external borders of the ASEO is one of our priorities. Of great alarm is the degrading situation in Afghanistan. The decade-long existence and international military contingent has not changed the situation in the region. The situation is deteriorated by the growing activity of the Islamic State, a terrorist organization which is trying to spread its influence. Together with our colleagues, we agreed to coordinate our approaches at the level of defense ministers in order to efficiently monitor the situation and coordinate our joint activities in suppressing possible threats. We agreed to continue annual anti-terrorist exercises. Huge resources for financing terrorism and extremism are coming from drug trafficking originating from the territory of Afghanistan. According to our estimates, the opium poppy production grew by 7% in 2014. amounting to 6.4 thousand tons, whereas in 2013 that indicator stood at 5.5 thousand tons. We believe that it is a high time to develop within the framework of the regional anti-terrorist structure a working group on countering financing terrorism from the drug trafficking process. Dear colleagues, we are committed to further deepening trade and economic cooperation within the framework of the SCO. It is obvious that together we could efficiently counter crisis situations in global economy and finances and overcome various barriers. It is important to develop cooperation in the area of food, transport, energy, and financial security. We are ready to work on linking two integration projects, the Eurasian Economic Union and the Economic Belt Silk Road. We believe that there are huge perspectives for the development of the common transport system of the SCO, tapping the transit capabilities of the Trans-Siberian and Baikal-Amur railroads. We need to work actively within the framework of the SCO Energy Club, and we welcome the active contribution of the business communities of our countries to enhancing practical cooperation. And here, a prominent place is given to the SCO Business Council. One of our priorities is to improve cooperation in the area of finances. We are working on the establishment of the SCO Special Account and Development Bank. The idea to establish the International Center of Project Financing based on the Interbank Association is very promising. We need to tap the possibilities of existing financial structures in the region, the Eurasian Development Bank, Asian Infrastructure Investments Bank, and BRICS New Development Bank, which is to be established. In the area of the humanitarian cooperation, serious groundwork has been established. The SCO Youth Council has demonstrated its efficiency, and it presented the initiative to introduce the SCO Youth Card. This project will foster mutual contacts between young people. We appreciate the agreement reached in March this year on the preparation of the program for the promotion of tourism. The SCO Network University is very successful. It brings together 69 universities from the SCO states and 4 universities from Belarus. We hope that very soon an intergovernmental agreement on its establishment will be signed and the relevant charter will be adopted. Dear colleagues, the Ufa summit is taking place as we celebrate the 70th anniversary of the end of the Second World War. In this context, I would like to thank our partners for participating in the festivities dedicated to the 70th anniversary of our victory in the Great Patriotic War, which took place in May. All representatives of the SCO member states visited Moscow for those anniversary festivities. We highly honor the heroic deed of our peoples and will do everything to prevent the tragedy which put the world to the brink of extinction. That is the approach enshrined in our joint statement to be adopted, dedicated to the 70th anniversary of our great victory over fascism. Let me add that in September in Beijing, upon the invitation of the chairman of the People's Republic of China, are going to participate in the festivities dedicated to the 70th anniversary of the defeat of the Japanese militarism. Dear colleagues, SCO chairmanship passes to Uzbekistan from Russia. I would like to wish Mr. Karimov successful and fruitful work as the next SCO chairman. Russia will do everything possible to extend support to our colleagues from Uzbekistan. I thank you for your attention.